Greek island. Lefkada.
Greek almost island.
Hey guys, I'm gonna do a quick boat tour. This is my first time sleeping on a catamaran like this, so it fits 8 to 10 people. This is the front. You can see a couch, a net for you to sit and relax, and a seat as well. It's best when you have motion sickness. And these are the windows, so be careful stepping on it. Window for the room and window for the bathroom. And then that's the captain room. You can see the driving wheels there. And there's a bed next to the captain room. This is our favorite spot to do sunbathing. And then go down. This is a dining area for people to eat breakfast or play board games. It can get pretty wavy here because it's the back of the boat. So I don't stay here during the sailing or during the day when it's windy. And under the couch, it's where you store the shoes and floaties and stuff. So this is the stairs where you dive into the water, the ocean. Inside here is a fully equipped kitchen and living room. It's pretty spacious. And then go downstairs is the bedroom area. So this boat has 4 double bedrooms like this. Each room sleeps 2 people. This is where I and Nick stay. And on the right side, you see it's independent bathroom. With this room on top is the ventilation windows we saw. And then here is a closet for you to hang your clothes and or a swimsuit. I don't know why I wasn't able to open it, but you get the idea. But yeah, that's pretty much it at the boat.
I sure got a better room than Thanos.
What?
Thanos can only get in his room from the top.
This is how you get into your room?
This is my room.
Oh my god.
It's a very nice hostel.
We're leaving now. Captain.
Pizza, come with me.
Ah, okay. Feels like you guys are big and getting grilled. You're not getting in? There? You... Is it cold? Is it cold?
Κάνε λίγο μπροστά. Τώρα έχουν φύγει κι άλλοι. Αλλά τα πόδια μου μακριά από τα Μαρία. Γιατί το το παίρνει λίγο προς τα πίσω, κούτα προς τα μπροστά, μακριά.
Good job.
Εντάξει είμαστε. Hello! Εδώ είναι πολύ ωραία. Α,
Bye bye. Hey guys, we have arrived in Dhaka. It's very pretty, the entrance.
The parking place is very good.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
they're good here because that's how we park.
Talking process. We have arrived in Dhaka. We're viewing the back. There's a sign for investment property for a tiny lot. Trash and recycling. Now we are walking towards the town. Nico spotted ice cream.
But this is commercial, we'll have more. So this is how they serve the local wine. This is not
Okay.
like a commercial wine. It's like some very local producer who has a tiny production, and he sells it to his friend who owns the local restaurant here. But it's not something that you would go to the grocery store and buy. Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, eggplant salad, and I thought they served the pita bread.
No, usually it's like that.
Right? What is this?
This is the octopus.
Oh yeah, right.
Octopus in vinegar.
What is it? Oh, anchovy. Good morning. Where are we going? For a coffee. Hello.
Δεν είναι, είναι του ταχύδρομο προορισμός, κάτι τέτοιο. Όχι.
Okay, we got our gift. What does it say? Let's just set out for Ithaca. Hope the voyage is a long one, full of adventure, full of discovery.
You could film that little island behind our boat.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting ready for it. We're riding now? Leaving. Share with me the jellyfish. Oh wow!
Αθηνά βρήκα μία μόγκ.
Umbrella shape. Wow. Oh, I think the meat. Wow, they're destroying it. Wow.
I think they are called piranhas.
At the beginning it was close to our boat.
There he is.
That's the definition of sacrifice.
Wow. Do not ever let her go, Vasi.
Okay, let's go. Come with the camera. Στη βάδα, περνάει ο Σαράς.
Στη βάδα του κάτω περνάει ο Λοσάντα.
Δεν είναι τρία εισάδη.
Σε μάλια σε δίνει. Σε μάλια σε δίνει μέσα.
Wait, let me get some.
Probably the trick would be that
Did you do enough legwork?
Yeah. Enough for that for the week.
I think it may not be calm enough for us to swim. Row!
We're now entering Minya, Escarbo.
Beautiful morning.
Good morning.
What time is it now? 9:30.
You wish. It's almost 11.
Oh, okay. It's 11. We're going for breakfast, coffee and pastry. Hmm?
It's interesting, actually.
Okay.
Are you filming?
Traditional. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sugar donut. And what is this?
No sugar donut. Look at
Custard.
Custard pie. Smell it.
She was saying it to Greek, so, you know.
I was about to take it over and she was holding it strong and asked me to.
On your face, you know. Like, mirisetto. And she didn't know what to do. Mirisetto.
Ερωτική και την κλασική. Dark. Τι παίζα.
All mine. So secluded.
Devi smettere, tipo che ti dai a
It's like cliff next. Woo!
Oh, you missed it. Oh.
Dai Natalia!
And then you have to come back again because we missed it.
Missed what?
The shot.
No, we have it.
Ah, it's a video.
Yeah, it's a video.
Ella, jump from the front.
I'm scared with my knee a bit to jump too high.
Okay.
Translation.
We'll turn off the video when we are back.
Record. He has to push him in.
You eat it.
1, 3.
Yeah. Is the water warm? Ah.
Και βάλε τέτοιο, Είμαστε με μάλλον. Vado μπροστά, ok? We are stuck here. We hope that someone from with an airplane sees us and comes and rescues us.
Rescue!
The boat is about to leave. They did not get us in. That was our last chance.
Oh, we're stuck here. We're getting closer. Yeah, the boat is right here. Only 2 restaurants here. What does this say?
Odysseus.
That's what I figured. I was gonna ask if it says Odyssey. Some handmade refrigerator. Nice.
Okay. Cavura.
What?
Do you know the crab? Crab?
Oh, crab. Yeah.
There's a liquid crab there.
Where?
That's a, look between these 2 rocks. That's a head. You see between these 2 rocks down there. Okay. Έλα,
Εγώ
φουκώς.
φοβάμαι τους κάβορες.
Ναι.
Γιατί μπορεί να σε παγώσουν.
Το παλιοκάβουρα.
What?
He will be a good godfather.
Σε
Yeah.
μια πέτρα και τον έκανε και μετά έπεσε στο βεφό.
Βρες τον παλιοκάβουρα, πήγε στη φωλιά του. Άντε, γεια σου. Πρόσεχε.
Γεια σου.
So now Nikos has authority, Lisa, because they cannot come out.
Here's the microphone. You can take over.
That's like dead rat.
Hey, yoga on the boat? Semi-yoga? Mansion on top. Lots of yachts.
It's a long process. It's very tough.
Vasilis, what are we doing?
We're making carbonara with salty water and a bit of basilis. It's a secret recipe. It's a secret recipe, Marios.
Let's see who the captain is. Oh!
This is the end of trip, guys.